French women don't get fat. I don't know how this would be even possible. We don't have a different gene system that processes calories differently. Of course, French women do get fat. All women do get fat. French women don't get facelift. That is a lie. French women don't sleep alone. I wish that was true. A Parisian woman is many, many different kind of women, but in marketing terms, it's one long bourgeois white woman who supposedly represents all of France. Always the same, being completely ageless, supposedly, never putting on any weight, always wearing 27 meters heels in the middle of Saint-Germain, probably carrying a baguette, running around reading Sartre, because you're supposed to be, A, not care about what you look like, but B, kind of still being chic round the clock without even having tried, which is an oxymoron. It descends from the Période des Lumières, the Enlightenment period, and the women who used to hold literary salons, such as Madame de Sévigné. And later on in the 1920s, garçons came into fame for being rebellious women and for, you know, smoking, driving, wearing men's clothes. And from that, slowly, there was a kind of Parisian elegance that popped up in history, that popped up again in the 60s with yé girls, which were a type of singer. But today what's happened is that the reason we only talk about Parisienne when we refer to French women is because we're a heavily centralized country. The power emanates from Paris. The money comes from Paris. It's also one of the most touristic destinations in the world. So women have become a kind of package deal where you'll have the macaron, you'll have the Eiffel Tower, and you'll have the chic women. There's a whole market from America, from the rest of Europe, all coming to study Frenchness. It's become a myth and it's become a marketing ploy, I think, because luxury groups are based in Paris, and so they sell Paris as part of the postcard that envelops the act of purchase. So I was born just outside Paris and I was schooled up to age 15 inside Paris, so I technically count as a Parisienne. So I remember coming back from London after living there for 10 years, and I was chubbier, and I dressed more eccentrically, and I remember wearing lots of colored tights, flowered dresses, crowns of plastic flowers on my head, which didn't have even occur to me were eccentric in any way, shape or form, because in England no one comments on your appearance in the street. And I remember coming back and being immediately told off, as I write in my book, for ordering more chips at the brasserie, and then, you know, and having the waiter go, attention, and then tapping his hips to indicate that I was going to gain weight from it. And over the years, without even realizing, I started, you know, wearing more black clothing and abandoning all the lovely crowns of plastic flowers. Well, if anyone comes to France, they'll be highly disappointed. Maybe excited, maybe disappointed. There's a thing called the Paris syndrome, where tourists come out of either the airport or the train station, and they realize that it's a city that's mixed and diverse and not just like a clean postcard and freak out and end up at the hospital. Be ready to see women of all shapes and sizes and origins and not just a skinny brunette. Whoops.